My name is Joe Peters, and I'm here today to share with you what can only be described as a love story. I moved to Middle Tennessee in August 2004 with my wife Chase and our youngest son. An old friend and I quickly formed the Midnight Special Band, and before long we were packing a small cafe in downtown Wartrace on Friday nights. Chase was one of our biggest fans and rarely missed an opportunity to watch us play. At some point, she developed an affinity for an old hotel located just west of the railroad tracks, a hotel that would eventually mean more to me than I could ever imagine. In September 2006, Chase was diagnosed with cancer. A tumor in her chest made eating and drinking nearly impossible, and her weight dropped from 130 to 100 pounds. My wife was starving to death. Days before Christmas, we told our sons we were calling hospice. To manage her pain, they would use a morphine pump that required a needle to remain in Chase's stomach. I sat on the edge of the bed while the nurse dabbed her stomach with alcohol. I squeezed her hand and asked her if she was ready. We both knew my question penetrated far deeper than any needle ever could. I was asking her if she was ready to die. On a cold February morning, Chase wanted to go for a ride. She weighed 85 pounds. I wrapped her in her favorite blanket and carried her to the car. She was asleep before we hit the end of our driveway, but I kept going. Somehow, I ended up on a road leading straight into Wartrace. When I passed over the railroad tracks, she opened her eyes, and the first thing she saw was the hotel. She asked me to stop. We sat there for a few minutes, and she struggled to stay awake. I said, "Let's get you home." She looked at me and said, "I want to go inside." I said, "I know you do. Maybe someday, but not today." I drove away and the hotel disappeared in my rearview mirror. 6 days later, on March 5th, 2007, Chase died. She was 52.